Registrar. This particular round of applause, I would request all the graduates to rise up and we give it to them. Before I say it, graduates, let's all rise up. All the graduates, everybody, every graduate rise up. Come on now, let's do it quickly, let's do it quickly, let's do it quickly. Let's give a powerful round of applause to our parents. Come on, that's not enough. Let's give a powerful round of applause to our parents. Asante sana, let's have a seat, let's have a seat. That's the good one, that's the good one. Because listen, as much as we're celebrating us today, a lot of the celebration should go to our parents, because some of them, to navigate through the murky waters of finding those school fees, it wasn't easy. But here we are today. So thank you so much, our parents, for everything that you've done for us. I would like to invite the VC back here, because this role, I find it so heavy for me. I would love the VC to come here and help me. But while he comes, I would love to say something little about this person that the VC is coming to introduce. She's a former cabinet secretary in Kenya. She's a lawyer. She's the immediate former cabinet secretary for sports, for heritage and culture in Kenya. She's the very first chancellor, a female chancellor in Uganda, and that's a powerful, powerful, powerful one. We're having inclusion, which is really amazing. But I'll say more after the VC gives his introductory remarks and invitation. So VC, help me.
Okay, permit me to say that in the interest of time and because of the stature of our Chancellor, who does not need too much introduction, I will cede the floor to our Chancellor.
Thank you. Let's give a powerful round of applause to our Chancellor.
So, our Chancellor will be seated while giving her address.
Thank you very much. I've been instructed to sit, and that's why I'm seated. Let me start by acknowledging and recognizing our proprietor, Mr. Alwi Hassan. The members of the Board of Trustees, members of the University Council Chairman, my dear friend Ambassador Moses Sebunya, High Commissioners and Ambassadors present, and please allow me to recognize my High Commissioner, the High Commissioner of the Republic of Kenya, as well as all the IUEA Vice Chancellor, Vice Chancellors of sister universities present, distinguished guests, esteemed graduates, embodies the privilege of writing a book that is a collection of my speeches spanning the length of my career. Most of what I did then, and what I, in fact, continue to do as Chancellor of the great university, reflects our institution's ethos as a beacon of knowledge and a citadel of practice. This year marks a historic milestone, as I have the honor of being the first female chancellor in this great country. As a lawyer, I understand the transformative power of education. It shapes individuals and societies. It shaped me from beginnings that were humble and that were challenging, very much like many of you here today. And shaped me from there to Chancellor of IUEA and everything else in well-being and construct. To all the graduates, you stand on the precipice of a future filled with possibilities, armed with the prayers of your parents, of all the women and young girls aspiring to make a difference through your dreams with determination, with resilience, and with courage, and the importance of justice and its role in society. The legal profession is about upholding the skills you've honored and honed and the knowledge you have gained during your time at this great institution have prepared you to be part of this global community. You have the capacity to contribute, to collaborate, and to lead on the world stage. Our vision is one where you, our graduates, will bridge divides, will foster understanding, and will drive positive change. It's a vision where you leverage your expertise and your passion to create a world that is more equitable, that's more diverse, that is sustainable, inclusive, and just. Remember that you are not just recipients of knowledge. You are now bearers of the torch of enlightenment. And it is your responsibility to carry this light whenever and wherever you go. As stated by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, the world is a better place when we act from the authenticity of who we are. Let me conclude by extending my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. You've worked hard, you have persevered, and now stand as a testament to what education, determination, resilience, and a great faculty can achieve. As you step into the world, armed with your degrees and the values that have been instilled in you by this esteemed institution, know that you carry with you the hopes and the dreams of many. Be women and men of excellence. Let me thank our parents and our guardians for the support and for the encouragement. I know as a parent that it was all worth it. Worth it now and worth it all the time. Go forth, our dear graduates, and make your mark in our world. Be the change makers, be the innovators, and the leaders that we all know you can be. Embrace the borderless world with open arms, for it's within this expansive realm that you will find and realize your true potential. Thank you very much for your attention, and now I cede the floor back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chancellor, let's give another powerful round of applause. That's not enough. Let's do the other clap. When I say IU, you clap one. EA, you clap two, okay? IU, EA, IU, EA. I don't know, I feel like the hands are clapping like, I'm hearing the hands of my daughter Chantal. She's 9 years old. I want to hear some machines. So let's give it one more shot. IU, EA, IU, EA. Thank you, Chancellor. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for those very wonderful words. You know, I'm seated at the corner right there, and some of the members of the family, they came to me and they're like, Daniel, if you don't do this, we're going to have a big issue with you because without us, nothing's going to happen here. I'm like, okay. I'm going to do some magic. So, graduates, without our lecturers, we wouldn't be here. Why don't we give them a powerful round of applause? Yes, we appreciate all of you, the lecturers, for a job well done. And we also want to appreciate the non-teaching staff who make sure that everything around the campus is meticulously organized to create an environment of study. Let's give them a powerful round of applause. Yeah. Okay. And then we have Miss and Mr. IUEA, the president over here. Let's give them another powerful round of applause as well. Come on, rise up so that they can take some recognition. I mean, look at them. Huh? Incredible, right? A powerful round of applause to them, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. All right. I want to now, you know, while I was attending my graduation like this, the guest speaker that day said 3 things. He called it the 3 V's. He said that be valid, be visible, and be vocal when you go out into the marketplace. So that message remained with me, and if I'm standing before you here as the Masters of Ceremony, because I have always tried to be valid, to be visible, and to be vocal. Right now, we're going to have another guest speaker speak to us, and I want you to pay deep attention as well. A message, there's so many speeches that has already been given, and some of you have already got the message that you need. Some of you will get the message you need from the next speaker, that is our guest speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for His Excellency Major General George A. Owino, the High Commissioner, Kenya High Commission in Kampala, to come and give us a speech as our guest speaker. Let's give him a powerful round of applause.
The master of ceremony in the military, this is what we call an ambush. For Professor Emeka, I'm sure you'll agree with me, but it's extremely difficult to talk after our Chancellor, the eloquent and very high-flying and very experienced and a very good public speaker. So I'll be struggling all along. But you'll agree with me that it will not be easy. Secondly, I know the function today is specifically for our graduates. And therefore, recognizing that at that moment when your name is called and you stand up and you're given a certification is the most important thing you're looking for today. And therefore, I don't want to delay that any longer. So our dear Chancellor, the University Council, the faculties, members, all distinguished honorable ministers, distinguished guests, our dear parents, and congratulations parents for doing this to these young people, and of course our distinguished graduates, good morning. I stand before you today feeling very proud and very happy to be associated with International University of East Africa, one of the best universities, as you have truly put it. And more so on the 10th graduation of this wonderful university. I congratulate the university for focusing on bringing up the young people in knowledge. I don't think there's anything else you can do to a human being than giving them knowledge. So I congratulate the university for doing that and for continuously providing high quality education to our young people. For the graduates, I think what I would like to urge you is to focus on the utility of the education that you have received. What have you received and how are you going to utilize that knowledge? I think, I don't want to repeat what Professor said, the world is full of problems. We're talking about climate change. We're talking about food insecurity in terms of food security. We are talking about health issues. We are talking about infrastructural issues. All put together to make life easier for our population. The population that is educated is a very small population, but it has to solve problems for the bigger population. So that is where you find yourselves in. When I was graduating from engineering, after 4 years, we were told we were being given powers to read, and I was asking myself, I thought I've read everything. Later on to realize that this is just the beginning. You're going now to learn on the job. So that means you're going to study afresh to solve real problems. You have been given the basics, and I'm sure you're able to do that. We have a lot of problems outside there that you'll be called upon to solve. One of the challenges we have particularly out there is when we graduate from college, we tend to start looking at other things that distracts you from what you studied. I'll give you an example. You study engineering, then tomorrow I find you running a hardware shop. Because the only thing close to the materials that you studied is found in a hardware shop. How are you utilizing that engineering? There's nothing wrong with running a hardware shop. But the knowledge you have been given is supposed to go and solve serious problems outside there. So I think, look at what you have studied, focus on that, and everywhere you go back home in the village, there'll be a problem that requires your knowledge to solve. So focus on that, and please let us solve those problems. I'm glad the theme of your university is about beyond borders. Very relevant to what is happening today. We are in the East African Community region, and I know every member of the East African Community, including the latest member, which is Somalia, is represented here. So the knowledge that you are getting is to go beyond those borders and solve problems beyond those borders. Finally, I want to say something little about climate change. We know it is an issue, a very serious issue. It's affecting a lot of things. So let us go out there and work together. Let us do conservation together. Let us do tree planting or tree growing together. As the Kenya High Commission, we have taken up a program or a project to restock the Mabira forest. We are working with the Busoga College, and they have been kind enough to give us 100 acres of land to grow trees. So we are partnering with anybody who wants to partner with us. Please, let's work together. From the 8th of December, we'll start planting trees there, and we'll continuously do that to the end. So thank you very much. Congratulations again, the graduates. May God bless you, and go out there and solve our problems. Thank you.
Another powerful round of applause for Major General, please. Let DJ, yes, go ahead, DJ, a little bit. Thank you, DJ. You know, without this deck that I have here, then the rest of the program may go a little south. Dear graduates, I see a little bit of jitteriness. It looks like people are getting hungry, people are getting tired. So I'm gonna do what I love to do. I learned that if you want to remain at peak performance level, every so often you do a bit of stretches. So with the permission of the Chancellor, I'm going to request that we all rise up and do a bit of stretches. We have sat a bit, so I'm just going to lead a little bit of the stretching. Let's all rise up a bit. Yeah, everybody, let's just rise up. We're almost done with the program, but I just want us to a little bit get the energy. I feel like the energy in the room is going a bit down. So everybody just rise up, everybody. So you're just going to do as I do. Everybody here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push it here. 1, 2. I'm hearing some of your bodies making metallic noise, eh? Yeah, yes. And then the other way. Okay, then just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now breathe in. Out. One more time, breathe in. And out. One last one, breathe in. Out. Now just give a high five to your neighbor and have a seat. Thank you. We're almost done. So I'm requesting you to indulge us just a little bit. Just indulge us a little bit. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for those very, very kind remarks to our graduates, Major General George. Now we have only 2 speeches left, so one left actually, just one more left. And I want to invite Dr. Mbezi George, who is the Director, Business Streams, Master of Arts in Leadership Program from Trinity Western University, Richmond, who will be speaking on behalf of our chief guest. So let's give him a powerful round of welcome.
Madam Chancellor, Dr. Amina Mohammed, VC, we look for great partnerships. We look forward to partnering with faculty in research, to partnering in exchange programs, and we are truly delighted that Uganda for us can become home. I am delighted to say thank you to the parents that are here. Without you, we would not be here today. So truly, we are indebted to you. Allow me to digress a little bit. About a year and a half ago, I was teaching a class at Kennedy School of Government, and we'd invited Dr. Ambassador Amina Mohammed as our guest speaker. It was during COVID, and she zoomed in, but she was not zooming in from our office. She zoomed in from the hospital. She was seeing somebody at the hospital, but she took 45 minutes to speak to my student at Kennedy. And after 45 minutes, when she hung up, my student turned to me and they asked me, who does this? And I looked at them, I go, Dr. Amina Mohammed does that. She cares about students. And so I'm truly glad to be here and to be a witness to this tremendous opportunity that students have to have a chancellor who truly cares about the welfare and the well-being of students. In Canada, it is at 4%, very low. In Uganda and in Kenya, among graduates, it's over 60%. We in Canada, because if I ask you to tell me a story about Mother Teresa, you will tell me a story about Mother Teresa. If I ask you to tell me a story about Martin Luther King, you will tell me a story about Martin Luther King. Those are great stories. As you leave this university, don't tell the story. I want you to become the story. Because that's what this great university has prepared you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Wow. Yeah, don't tell your story. Let everything that you do be the manifestation of that story. Thank you so much. Now, we are coming towards the climax of our event, but allow me still to continue recognizing the presence of some of our distinguished delegates and dignitaries. We have Dr. Milka Singh, who is the Deputy VC, Clark University. Let's give her a powerful round of applause. We have Mr. Mutekenga, that's from the Ministry of Education. We recognize your presence, seated over here. We also have the Education and Cultural Attaché of the Embassy of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Mr. Liban Hussein Derol. Yeah, present over here, yeah, thank you. Over the years, we've been able to educate different students from over 54 countries. But this specific graduation here, we are having the representation from these countries. And when I mention the name, let's give them a powerful round of applause, everyone. Because, you know, we are universal. We're talking about beyond borders, and this just reflects beyond borders. And of course, I'm starting with home. Uganda is present here. Let's give them a powerful round of applause. Come on now, Uganda is here. That applause is not good enough for us. Yeah. We have South Sudan here. Let's give them a powerful round of applause. Yeah, we have Sudan, a powerful round of applause. Eritrea, Ethiopia, Somalia, Kenya, Tanzania, Nigeria, Congo, we also have a small district called Kitgum district from northern Uganda, where I come from. Let's clap for them. Let's clap for them. Yes, yes. Let's clap for them. All right. I would like the DJ to just give us some few entertainment. We have the cultural dance coming up. So the team of the cultural dance. After that, now we are going into the academic registrars. They will come and then read for us the list of the graduates, and we will graduate. The Chancellor is ready to graduate and pass them into the marketplace. And then we'll have special recognitions, and then the Chancellor will dissolve, and we'll go and eat food and get out of here. Is that okay? All right. So DJ, just give me a line while I wait for the cultural performance to come. I see some graduates are in the middle. in the corridor, if you could just come and take these seats so that we leave the corridors for ease of mobility. We would love to leave the corridors for ease of mobility. We are getting to the very important part of this entire morning, so I'm requesting that we all take our seats in those seats that are available so that we leave the walkway for mobility. Okay, so there's the cultural dance team. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? All right, DJ, let's hand over to them.
Tell you